bout number 4, and it is a good one. 170 pounds welterweights in action. Quintavious Marshall taking on Adrian Hayes. Let's meet Adrian Hayes. Let's go to Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage, Adrian Hayes.
Adrian Hayes, the demon. Adrian Hayes comes in with an undefeated record of 1 win, no losses, from Gracie Decatur out of Miller County, Georgia. And, Adrian has got quite a fan base here tonight, too. Got a lot of tickets sold as he gets ready to put that undefeated record on the line here tonight against Quintavious Marshall.
Yes, so with Adrian, man, it's kind of like these guys nowadays have almost a prototype body for MMA fighter. Like, a lot of people are looking at John Jones and how his body type. They have the same type of body type, especially at a younger age he is. But a lot of people don't realize how strong these guys are and how they can use their length. But if you look at this, you got a 6'2" with Demon, so you know he probably has a little bit longer reach than a 5'10" Marshall there, right? So.
Yeah, of course, and he's coached by Jason Brock there at Gracie Decatur, and he's taking on a really tough task in his second bout in Quintavious Marshall, who we'll talk about a little bit more at length here in just a moment, as soon as the demon Adrian Hayes enters the cage, as he crawls into the cage right now in front of us.
Takes his time.
He's ready to go. Oh, yeah. War cry from Adrian Hayes.
Nice. There we go. Bouncing off the ropes.
And with that, let's meet. They're fired up in here tonight, Sam. Let's meet his opponent now.
And now, please help me welcome to the cage his opponent, Quintavious Marshall.
Quintavious Vinobu. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I think it may be some anime-related thing. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Hopefully, I'm not wrong.
I'm not sure either.
Quintavious Vinobu Marshall, 1-0. Actually doesn't claim a gym or a coach on this one, but a very well-respected black belt is Quintavious Marshall. Very highly decorated in the very competitive grappling circuit, a professional grappling circuit, out there winning money and cashing checks, choking fools out. But tonight, he's going to look to improve his MMA record to 2-0 as Quintavious Marshall, 26 years old, 5'10", out of Milledgeville, Georgia, just right down the road here from Macon.
And again, like, you see these guys with the right body type coming in, and the respect for the sport, of course, coming in.
And both these guys are characters, too.
Yeah. This is going to be a good fight. It'll show in their fight as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it looked like maybe there was a little bit of, I'm not going to say heat, but there was, these guys, I think they're definitely game to fight each other. Let's go to Jeff Hobbs. Let's meet him a little bit more detailed here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout of the evening is sponsored by Rush MMA. It's in the welterweight division and scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 171.4 pounds. He has a record of 1 win with no losses. He's representing Gracie Decatur and fighting out of Miller County, Georgia. This is the Demon, Adrian Hayes. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 170.5 pounds. He also holds a record of 1 win with no losses. He's representing Milledgeville Martial Arts out of Milledgeville, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Quintavious Vinobu Marshall.
Both of these guys very charismatic, Sam.
Yes, very charismatic.
We've got Hayes in the black. We've got Marshall in the red.
Yes.
And they're getting ready to throw down 3 3-minute rounds. Welterweight action brought to you by Rush MMA. Let's get it going.
I'm very excited to see the different body types that they have and to see how they both approach each other. One very long and slender, one a little bit shorter and stockier.
Yeah.
So, but still, let's see.
Referee Brent McKeon here. Immediately showing some hands is Marshall.
Definitely put some pressure on, throwing the punches.
And for me, that's what I was most curious to see was what the striking was like in Marshall. We know he's a grappler.
Oh, he goes for the standing guillotine here. It's not as tight. What's his name is doing a good job. Is doing a great job of hand fighting. Able to get the sweep there. Oh, going for an armbar.
Very slick here. And Marshall attacking these submissions. But, Hayes scrambling around, trying to take his back now.
Marshall is like a spider monkey on him.
Marshall going from submission to submission here. And we got a couple good corners over here. Moon Cosme in his corner, Cam Wallace.
They're trying to work and get those hooks in.
Working for that choke.
Yep. Adrian is doing a good job to hand fight and trying to turn his body in. Turn the body in. Turn the body in.
Marshall.
Switch to the other hand. There you go. Good job.
Marshall definitely in a very dominant position here. Hayes fighting valiantly, but man, this is a tough action with a black belt like Marshall on your back.
And the key is the hand fight, and then try to keep turning. But if you don't get that, it looks like you might be
softening up that body there. Big body shots from Marshall.
That hurt.
But Hayes is not going to go away easy, man. No. He's hand fighting, like you said, very well, trying to turn into him, try to step by step work his way out of this.
Yes.
Halfway through the first. Now, again, this is another amateur bout that are not advanced amateur rules, so you're not able to ground and pound to the head, not able to strike to the head on the ground, which would probably open that choke up a lot easier.
Yes, it would. Yeah, it would. Definitely would. You can punch the head a little bit, definitely get that choke in. He's doing a good job fighting for it. Both gentlemen are doing a great job hand fighting. He's got the body triangle, Marshall does.
1 minute to go in this opening round, set for 3, and we are almost to the halfway mark of this evening. A lot of good action to go, though. 3 big pro fights slated just a little bit later. We've got a big 135 title fight for the NFC Georgia State title that I can promise is going to be awesome.
You can hear Marshall's corner in my mic here. You can hear him like coaching and trying to help him with the transition. Marshall doing a great job trying to listen and make the transition.
Yeah, he looks over his corner. You can tell he's paying attention. Just softening that body up, man. Tenderizer.
And what he's trying to do is squeeze. If he can keep him on the back and just keep squeezing without the body lock he has.
Now, question, Sam, how many of these unanswered body blows would it take? I'm from Tennessee, so like, how many of these will add to a TKO on the ground?
I mean, I'm not sure what the TKO, like it's on the ref's discretion, but I don't see anyone stopping the fight for the body unless the guy taps out.
Yeah. So there is the bell. Great job by Hayes for surviving in a bad position for the majority of the round. I don't think there's any question that was Marshall's round, but I think there was probably a few people holding their breath out there early that he might find that sub, which he wasn't ever able to do. So here's the replay.
As you can see out here, Marshall gets the nice sweep, I guess you want to call it, down there from the guillotine has. Tries to transition to the armbar, but not able to get the right leg over before Hayes turns into his body to the guard. So a good scramble by both gentlemen, and there you go.
Well, we saw Marshall kind of come out of the gates firing with some strikes there to start the round. If you are in the corner of Adrian Hayes here, any tips you give him to make sure you kind of stay out of these grappling exchanges?
Yes.
And implement his game plan.
Yeah. So obviously, he's going to throw some punches to close the distance, right? So you got to use your length here. Got to use what's good for you, right? Keep your distance, and then you should be able to hit him far away and hit him first before he comes in. And if he darts in like that, if you just throw down the pipe, you'll be able to hit him with straight shots. Hopefully, you can stop him. So, that would be my suggestion there to Hayes.
We are preparing for round number 2 of 3, and we'll see how this one goes. We'll see if Hayes is able to even the tide here against a very tough Quintavious Marshall.
Right away, meet each other in the middle. There's a cross right away. Like I said, straight down the middle. Takes his time.
Southpaw from Hayes.
Yes.
Lands a big jab.
Yeah, the cross again.
The cross, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, third time there. Nice. There's the body. Tries to come up with the hook top. That's good. Good exchange. Both gentlemen being able to evade and counter.
Ooh, big right hook there from Marshall.
Yes. Nice jab there. Ooh, nice. Caught him again. Marshall caught him again. Good exchange.
30 seconds in. We got a lot of action early.
Right away.
Now going for that trip there is Marshall.
Grinds his way in. Tries to go for an inside sweep.
Hayes is fighting valiantly to stop this, but Man, he's really got Marshall all over him.
Yes. He's like stuck on there. Good sweep there. Good job.
As this fight hits the ground, 1 minute into the second round.
Yep. Trying to hold on the head there. There you go. Marshall's able to pop his head out. Posts up nicely. Again, there's no ground and pound here.
As it is Quintavious Marshall on top once again in this second round, starting to go for some submissions, starting to go for that finish here. He can't ground and pound to the head, as you mentioned.
Yep, and it looks like I can't see it on that side. Looks like maybe he's trying to go a lock for like either Americana.
Americana, I believe.
There you go. Nice try, good escape. Marshall's doing a great job, like just going after one submission after another and staying on top. Next thing to the next thing, listening to his corner.
Yeah, he is.
You can hear his corner yelling, so it's really good to see, like, people that can be coached.
Now in full mount.
Yeah. For someone that doesn't claim a coach.
They really want that Americana over here.
Yeah, they're still going for it.
Minute to go. We'll see if Hayes is able to survive this round. A real bad spot.
If he can just stop.
Hold, he got that grip
there.
there.
That grip. Trying to save.
45 seconds to go here.
There you go. Comes up higher. Try to break the grip. Oh, he loses it. That's okay.
Let's see if Hayes is able to escape out of here.
Nice.
But it's in about 30 seconds left to survive here.
Yes.
And now the corner is calling for the Kimura over here.
Yeah. And right now, like, Adrian Hayes is just trying to survive and keep the distance and keeping that grip. He already hears what he's going for.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And if he could just get his hips out, he can, go into half guard or something and invade this. And Marshall is kind of high where he can get the little sweep there, but
almost the bell. We'll see if he goes for this armbar at the last minute, but not enough time.
Transition. Man, very impressed with Marshall's ground game right now. The way he's transitioning and fighting for that takedown.
And here is the replay. Sam, take us through it.
Yes. Both gentlemen come out exchanging right away. And Hayes does a great job landing these straight punches right down the middle. But Marshall doesn't care. He comes out there with exchange right away as soon as he gets tagged with one. And right here you can see he gets a weird double leg I've never seen, very wide. But I see he's trying to trip the outside leg. And then, that's Adrian's fault for not, getting his back flat off of the cage, you know what I'm saying? And fighting for that underhook to stand him up.
So 2 rounds in the books, I believe, for Marshall here, as Hayes is going to have to figure out a way to get a finish here.
Definitely.
And I think step number 1 is avoiding these engagements where he's getting too close, he's getting clinched up. He's got to, it's not a huge cage here, so not a lot of room to move, but he's got to figure it out. Got to figure out that, circle, stay at range, and land a big one, I guess.
Yeah, and then I'm waiting to see how if Marshall can keep that pace up, which he's been doing the last 2 rounds.
Neither of these guys look like they're too worse for the wear going into the third.
Because that's a lot of grappling. I'll be tired already. I would have quit already.
Referee Brent McKeon gets it started. Round 3, final round here.
Try to throw the right hand. Very wide stance. Marshall goes in for the double leg.
Nice right hand there from Hayes.
Guys still trying to figure each other out. They go for the exchange. A little wild exchange on both sides.
You got to watch overcommitting and leaving yourself open for that clinch. Head kick attempt.
The head kick there. And again, like, those guys that have to learn from experience and not reach for the punches. I mean, if you don't hit your target, you don't hit your target. You don't have to reach. And that leads up for, like, counters.
The head movement from Marshall is pretty good.
Very, very impressive.
But there you go. He lands a 2-piece there. Is Hayes.
There you go. Sees it again.
And that body might have hurt him, Sam.
Yeah. Marshall definitely tried to dart in.
This crowd's starting to get a little frenzied up here every time that Hayes lands. Definitely the best round so far for Hayes.
Yes, definitely. Right away when he shoots in, Hayes does a good job. Now he gets the underhook, right?
This is going to make or break this round, in my opinion.
If he gets the takedown, it works on the single leg. Oh, he's able to get it.
About a minute, 15 seconds in comes the takedown from Marshall. I think up until this point, I had this one for Hayes in this last round.
Yes.
But, quite a bit of time left still, a minute and a half.
And then you got to work right away to stand up. You know you're gonna get ground and pound. So Hayes has got to get. He's already into the cage where he doesn't bury himself in there, but he's got to work right now. Start working the hips and getting out there, getting to full guard and pushing Marshall off of him.
Because Quintavious Marshall at this point is more than happy to just sit right here for the last minute.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do something else and just take these. But again, 2 rounds of just being pummeled under grappling like this it takes a toll on you. 1
minute to go here as big body shots being landed now.
And then those hurt too. They're like, I don't even just brush them off. Those hurt, those body shots.
Oh, it advances over to side control now with 48 seconds to go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's trying to go again, is it? Oh, no.
End him out.
Yes.
As, at this point, Hayes is going to have to kind of go for broke. Mm-hmm. Easier said than done, as we said over here.
Marshall steadily attacking that arm.
Marshall, with about 20 seconds to go, working for this finish. One of these gentlemen about to go to 2-0. And it's looking like it's going to be Marshall at this point.
Mm-hmm. He's fighting for that arm.
So final few seconds. He's going to get this arm, but he not. He slipped out.
But right away,
again. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Man.
Right
Excellent
at the
fight,
bell.
gentlemen.
Man, that was a lot of good scrambles, good work from both men. Marshall's grappling is elite.
Yes. Very good display of how to attack from the ground once you get your opponent there. The guys are exchanging here. Hayes hands that 1-2. Hurts him a little bit. Then you see Marshall try to dart in and bum rush, but not able to do it. But after this, Marshall finally gets him down and kind of works him like he's been doing the other 2 rounds, just working that body, and getting mount and working for that Americana.
One thing about these amateur bouts before they reach the advanced scale, I bet these guys' ribs and bodies are just so sore the next day because there's no other target for you to hit. Good sportsmanship being shown by these guys at this point. And you can tell that Hayes is disappointed. He's pretty sure he knows he's probably not going to come up short on this one. But, again, a very, very tough assignment tonight in Quintavious Marshall, who will likely move to 2-0. Let's find out for sure if he will. Let's go to our man, Jeff Hobbs, for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to a judge's scorecard. Judge 1 saw this bout 30-25, while judges 2 and 3 saw it 30-26. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision, Quintavious Vinabu Marshall!
2 10-8 rounds on one judge's card and 1 10-8 for round from the other 2 judges. That's something I was going to ask you about a little bit, but we'll get to that maybe here in just a moment after we hear from our winner.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined here by your winner via unanimous decision, Quintavious Marshall. 2-0 now. After making the switch from the jiu-jitsu, what have you continued to learn in getting these victories here in the cage?
I'm not going to take up too much time on the microphone. I just want to say one thing. This camp, this point in my life was it was the most difficult, experience of my life. And I just want to say, thank Lord Jesus Christ that I made it through. And I didn't think it's possible. David versus Goliath, whatever your battle may be, you'll get through it. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all make some noise for Quintavious